This is absolutely insane. Um, I've been buying, selling, and trading vintage wristwatches now for at least the past 10 years, better part of 10 years. And I've never seen things so bad, um, specifically on eBay. And there's a few different points I want to make here. Um, the first point is that the number of knockoff watches they are allowing to be listed is just mind blowing. Like I want to show you here. Um, I did a search for vintage Seiko, and I want you to look. And anybody that knows watches, specifically Seikos, is going to recognize that every single one of these watches are knockoffs. These are not authentic Seikos. This looks like an authentic Seiko right here. This one. And if you notice, it's not from Egypt, India, or Pakistan. But these are all knockoffs. This isn't a Seiko. This may be legitimate. This looks like an authentic Seiko. There are literally thousands and thousands and thousands. Look at this. These are all fakes. Back into the fakes. Back into the fakes. This one here may be, this Bellmatic may be an authentic watch. And then these women's watches here. But these accounts are listing. I mean, even if you go into the filters here and let's select US only for the item location, it's still going to pull up. I'll show you. These all look fairly legitimate. US sellers. This is definitely a knockoff. That's a knockoff. I mean, you can just see it. Like, you don't even have to handle the watch. You can just see it. Maybe it's because I've been doing this so long. I can spot these things. But here we go. We're back into knockoff watches. And these watches, the scary thing about this, I actually, a few years back, I actually ordered one of these watches. I got suckered. And it was made to look like the watch was being shipped out of Texas. But it actually came from India. Now, this one here says it's coming from Lake Zurich, Illinois. But, dude, this is 101. This is 5,000% fake. Like, it doesn't get any more fake than this. I mean, look at this. I mean, just the printing. Look how horrible the printing is on that dial. Now, you look at the bottom of the dial, you don't see the caliber or the style number. No Seiko manufactured doesn't have that information printed at the bottom of the dial. But these are all these listings now are all supposedly coming from the United States, and every single one of these, this looks like it's probably a legitimate Seiko, and I'll show you on this one. You see at the bottom of the watch dial there, Japan 6119. That's the caliber of the movement, and then the 7080 TAD is I believe the watch case and dial style. It may just be the dial style, but yeah, that's the second set of numbers is a dial style. The case style is on the back, but regardless, so we got one legitimate watch here, and look at all these fakes. Let's just start from the, we'll move on to the next page, see what happens. Look at all these are all fakes. And I want to tell you what's so frustrating about this. Look, this is complete garbage. Fake. Let's go to the next page. Look at this. These are all knockoffs. Every single one of these is a knockoff. So let's go down through these. Knockoff, 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 knockoff. This looks like it may be a legitimate Seiko. Knockoff, legitimate, legitimate, knockoff. No idea. Probably legitimate. They look like they're possibly vintage ladies' Seikos. This is a knockoff. This one looks legitimate. Knockoff, 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 knockoff. Another knockoff. Another knockoff. Knockoff, knockoff. Knockoff, knockoff, knockoff. All these watches are knockoffs. And this is the kicker. I designed and manufactured my own watch using an NH34, a Seiko NH34 movement. Both times I tried listing my watches, okay, and my watches have sterile dials, so there's no logo on the watch. Both times eBay took them down and accused me of selling knockoff watches, accused me of basically blurring out the logo on the dial, and basically told me if I tried listing my watches again that I'd be kicked off the site. Yet they let this shit go. But this, you know, this here, this is destroying, obliterating the market. And something needs to be done about it. It's absolutely disgusting. It's affecting the prices because it's not just Seiko. Now we're still in listings from the U.S. only, and I just pulled this brand out of my ass to look, and these all look pretty decent, but let's go back to the default and see what happens here. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. When I say that there are thousands upon thousands upon thousands of these knockoffs like this, here we did a search for vintage Citizen watch. That's a knockoff. This computer is really slow. So, and here we go. Here we get into the knockoffs again. Coming from Indonesia. Knockoff. 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 Yeah, this computer is really bad. I got to do something about this. But you get my point. Something needs to be done about this because, you know, anybody that knows anything about wristwatches, that collects vintage watches, trades vintage watches, and who's active on eBay has to notice this shit. Like, why are they allowing it? Why are they targeting me, a person who's trying to build a brand, who's selling watches that I made with my own two hands, yet they're not targeting these people from Indonesia and India who are selling these knockoffs, illegal goods, by the thousands. Why is that?